What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, Hit the keys. Here today to kind of do a review and demonstration on Waves, Magma, BB tubes, and to announce an open verse challenge on the song in the demonstration. Make sure if you guys do like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. But with no further delay, let's get right into the video.
Hit the key.
All right, guys, so when you open up the plugin, it is going to look like this. Give me just one moment on the open verse challenge. I'll get there right after the song demonstration. But when you look at BB tubes, it has a few different controls on it. The two main controls are going to be this beauty and this beast control right here. So this right here is going to add a little bit of subtle harmonic saturation with the beauty knob, and the beast will add a little bit of distortion to total saturation or total destruction. There's a couple different saturation types. You got type A, you got type B, you got sensitivity control, bass relief, transformer, out. You got a pre, a post, and then you got a mix right here. I made a little sample beat. As always, I use BB tubes on everything from the drum bus to the mix bus to the vocals to the guitars, everything on the beat. It's not all the way mixed down as always, but let's go. I see we vibing kind of differently. The tension that you giving, you know I'm feeling it instantly. And lately what I'm feeling, I'm getting from you is misery. But change is hella hard when it isn't matching your history. Used to bake them pies, trust I was a good cook. The kind of shit that I was doing, it would have your hood shook. Got the recipe, but didn't need a cookbook. But that is in the past, and I know it's not a good look. I only tell you this so that you see where I am coming from. Got a couple demons that a nigga still running from. Love is in your heart, but the hip is where you coming from. All you gotta do is chill to get a little some. Girl, you know that I be playing. Why you getting mad? Say you're leaving when you staying. You know if I'm the truth, you should believe what I be saying. Cause I don't spit lies on this mic like Strand.
Don't get my vibe.
All right, guys, so that's the little sample beat, or I guess sample song I put together for you guys today. So that's what the open verse challenge is going to be, basically, for the second verse of this song. If you are interested, I will leave a download link in the description, and I'll actually leave it as the first comment too, so that you can just download it from there. And then you will just submit it to sumnsumnsumnhitsubmit@gmail.com. All entries need to be in by next Sunday. Next Sunday is December 3rd, 2022 by midnight. You can send me vocals, and you can also send me a little video. What I want to do is I want to put together a video, and I want to show basically all the finalists or a bunch of people who submitted into the contest to get you a little FaceTime, and then do a collaboration with the winner, maybe one or two. It could be a singer, it could be a rapper, it can be both. We'll do a song, and then we'll do splits on the songs and all that good stuff. And then I'll put the song out on my channel and all that stuff as well. So I think it'll be a good little time. This open verse challenge is not sponsored by Waves, nor is it in collaboration from Waves. Basically what happened was I was just testing out the plugin. And as I was testing it out after I put the vocal chop in, I decided I wanted to hear what it sounded like on my vocal. Then I wrote a verse, and then I was like, It'd be cool for an open verse challenge. So we're here. So let's go ahead and hop back into the BB tubes. So I'm going to start right out here on what I liked it on the most. I liked it on most on this vocal chop. Again, this isn't going to be like a full review and demonstration. This is kind of just going to be what I used it on and what I liked it on. So on this, again, the vocal sounded like this before I threw any effects on there.
Don't get my vibe. Sun is shining.
All right, so that's what the vocal chop sounded like. Once I threw the BB tubes on there, though, I got it to sound like this.
Don't get my vibe. Sun is shining.
And so then once I got the delay and reverb on there, though, we got it to sound like this.
Don't get my vibe. Sun is shining. Weather is good.
And it's like the vocal chop is what set off the whole entire beat. Like my favorite part of the whole entire song is that whole vocal chop. It was super fire. But let's go ahead and drive that a little bit more so that we can hear what it sounds like. I'm going to go ahead and just drive it with the delay and reverb on there.
Don't get my vibe. Sun is shining. Weather is good. Don't get my vibe.
So you can really drive that, and then you can mess with these tone controls over here, and you can dial back the tone a little bit.
Don't get my vibe. Sun is shining. Weather is good. Don't get my vibe.
And then if I boost it up, it's going to give it a little more brightness.
Don't get my vibe. Sun is shining.
So like the more I pull this back, it makes it a little more dull. The more I pull it forward, push it forward, it's going to make it a little brighter. And that's pre, and then you got post as well.
Don't get my vibe. Sun is shining. Weather is good. Don't get my vibe.
So with these, again, like I was stating earlier, what's cool is Beauty is going to add just a little bit of subtle saturation, while Beast is going to add that super aggressive saturation. So I'll let you hear what it sounds like.
Don't get my vibe. Sun is shining. Weather is good. Don't get my vibe.
So you can hear how it adds, some saturation, obviously. Now in comparison to Beast, if I was to turn Beast up all the way.
Don't get my vibe. Sun is shining. Weather is good. Don't get my vibe.
So you can hear Beast is adding a more saturation, obviously, more aggressive saturation, obviously. So I'll go ahead and turn on type B real quick.
Don't get my vibe. Sun is shining. Weather is good. Don't get my vibe. Sun is shining.
So what's also good about this is that you're going to get a bunch of different presets. So with Waves plugins, you always get a ton of presets. And then you get some from like artists. So The Count's got some, Greg Wells has got some, and they're not bad at all. Like this Mix Fattener by The Count is a good one. I actually use this on the track. So let me go ahead and put all this back to how I had it. And then I'm gonna let you hear what it sounds like with it on the mix bus and with it off the mix bus. So this is what the mix sounded like without the Magma BB tubes on there.
Don't get my vibe. Sun is shining.
And now once I turn it on,
Don't get my vibe. Sun is shining. Weather.
so basically if you're listening, what it did was when I turned the Magma tubes on, it brought out some more of like the upper harmonics on the sub. It brought out a lot of the transients more on like the drums. So like the kick and the snare and the hi-hats kind of come through on the mix a little bit more. But I do feel like obviously it is going to make it sound differently. So it's up to you on whether you like the way that it sounds, because it does dramatically change the sound of the mix. So I'm gonna play it again and I'm gonna just turn it on and I'm gonna turn it off, I'm gonna turn it on, I'm gonna turn it off. So I'm gonna start with it off.
Don't get my vibe. Diamond shiny. Said that it's good. Don't get my vibe. Diamond shiny. Said that it's good.
So you can hear it kind of made the mix sound a lot fuller. So let's go ahead and check it out on a drum bus now, because you guys know you're gonna get it on some drums. So basically the drums sounded like this before I threw the Magma BB tubes on there. Now, once I threw the Magma BB tubes on there, I got it to sound like this. So it basically just made those transits hit a little bit harder, come through the mix a little bit more. But I'm gonna just turn this up a little bit so you can hear what it sounds like. So I didn't pull up the analyzer, but you can see over here on this loudness meter that it is adding a little bit of gain to it. So just keep that in mind. But you can really get some nice crunchy drums with this. So you can hear that right now, the crunchiness of the drums. I'll mess with the tone a little bit too. Bro, I mess with those drums. So you can definitely get some crunchy drums with this, or you can even use it to just subtly boost your drums as well. So, all right, guys, so that's basically what I got for you guys on this one today. I do think that this is a good tool. I'm sorry I don't have like a full demonstration where I went through this on like 5 or 6 different items. Again, when I was putting the demonstration together, I ended up writing that verse, and then I ended up recording the verse, and then now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. But open challenge for anybody who wants to put down a verse. I definitely want to see what you guys got. It's for anything, man. If somebody plays a violin, you want to send a violin through, send it through. You play the flute, you want to send a flute through, send it through. You play the guitar, you want to send a guitar solo through, send it through. I'll be able to mesh it and blend it however I need to. But I think that this is just a dope little opportunity for a little collaboration. So make sure if you guys do like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see it. Appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. All right, guys and gals, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so every time a new video comes out, you can be the first to know. Let me know what tutorials you want to see next in the comments, and see you next time.
Some, hit the key.